let's continue now. So, dito tayo tumigil kanina. So, can you guys see my screen now? Hello? Kita nyo na ba yung screen? Or hindi pa?
Yes, sir.
Alright, that's good. Okay, so let's take a look at this pattern. So, we have here a smiley, a heart, smiley again, then heart, and then smiley. So, supposedly, kung nasa PowerPoint presentation to, wala pa to. So, imagine nyo na lang wala pa to. So, what do you think will be the next figure in the sequence? Uy, I need you guys to participate. So, mas maganda kung mag-participate kayo kagad-agad para at least alam ko na nandyan kayo. Okay? Or at least alam ko na naintindihan nyo. So, anong susunod dito? So, we have smiley, heart, and then smiley.
Broken heart.
Broken. So, ito na yung sagot. So, kung papansin ninyo, alternating na sila after ng smiley, heart, smiley, and then heart.
Smiley.
Okay, so hindi pwedeng smiley kasi masisira na yung pattern. Okay, so we have to follow this pattern. Okay, so another example. We have a line at the top and then a line of the left side with the 2 lines. And then 3 lines at the bottom, and then 4 lines at the right. And then kung papansin niyo, paiksi din yung line. So what could be the next one? Is it A or B?
B, sir.
B.
A.
A, sir.
B, samot.
A.
A.
So yung mga sumagot ng B,
A, sir,
okay.
kasi 5 yung sunod.
That's right. So the next pattern is hindi lang sa shape, hindi lang din sa kulay, kundi yung counts of lines. So dito 1, 2, 3, 4. So the next count of lines should be 5. So letter
Power.
B has a count of 6 lines. So this one has a lines of 5. So the correct answer is letter A.
Yeah.
So how about the next one?
A.
B, sir.
B.
Sir. B, sir, B.
Okay ka na.
All right, that's good. So it seems that most of you got the correct answer. The correct answer is letter B. So ang papansin niyo, alternating yung kulay natin. So from the color black, kasi wala naman tayong parang pattern when it comes to shape kasi random siya eh. Square, triangle, and then circle, and then star na. So hindi siya connected sa shape. Pero connected siya sa kulay kung ano yung nasa gitna. So black, this is green or light green, and then black again, and then light green. Okay? So, what numbers comes next? So, after ng shape, numbers naman tayo. So, again, just imagine that this one doesn't exist. So, what numbers comes next? In 1, 3, 5, 7, 9.
11.
11.
So, as you can see, incrementing siya by 2. Okay? So, plus 2, plus 2, plus 2. So, 9 plus 2 is 11. Okay?
11.
So, hindi mo masyadong gets, nandito naman yung solution. But the answer here is 11. Okay? So, after that example, we'll be having a short quiz or a short seat break. Pero i-consider ko siya as your first quiz na lang. Okay? Para consistent tayo. Kasi lahat ng ibibigay ko sa following topics will be a quiz, not a seat break anymore. So, lahat to will be a quiz. So, first quiz, 1 question lang. So, what numbers comes next in 1, 4, 9, 16, 25? Okay, so iwanan ko na ito sa inyo. Okay, so sagutan nyo na lang to sa Canvas. Sobrang dali lang na ito. Bonus na to eh. Okay. Oops. Wait lang. Kailangan ko lang check ko lang kung naibigay ko to as seat break ito, couples and worms. Hindi yata eh. Hindi nga. Alright. So, hindi ko pala ibinigay ito. Okay? So, this one would be just an example. Okay? So, sagutan na lang natin to ngayon. Okay? Hindi ko na ito ibibigay as your first quiz or first secret. So, what numbers comes next in 1, 4, 9, 16, 25?
36.
36. Okay?
36,
So,
sir.
yes. So, what is the pattern here?
Sir, kagaya nung kanina, sir.
Mhm.
Ano yun?
Odd numbers?
1, 3, wait lang. 1,
3, 5, 7.
kung anong example, sir, nung kanina, ni-reciprocal lang, sir.
Yes. Actually, meron tayong first phase, second phase, and the third phase. And then I think dito sila sa third phase magkakaparehas. So yung pattern natin na pinakauna is nag-start siya sa additional by 3. Or pwede nyo gawin to. So 4 minus 1 is 3. 9 minus 4 is 5. 16 minus 9 is 8. 25 minus 16 is 9. So kunin nyo lang difference mula dito. And then makukuha nyo dito 3, 5, 7, 9. Okay? Ito yung first difference natin. And then for the second difference is 5 minus 3, 7 minus 5, and then 9 minus 7. So makukuha nyo doon is 2. So yun na yung similarities nila or yun yung pattern na nakuha natin. So incrementing siya by 2. Okay? Pero nag-start tayo sa plus 3. And then plus 5, plus 7, and then plus 9. So 25 plus 9 is 36. Well, actually, kahit wala naman yon, dito pa lang malalaman nyo na, parang ang pattern niya is 3 plus 5 plus 7 plus 9. So, dapat plus 2 na yon is 11. So, 11 plus 25 is 36. Okay? How about this one? So, alam, makita nyo to? Alright. So, meron tayong 5 or 6 patterns para dito. Nandito pala yung mga letters. So, na-disarrange siya, no? So, ito yung mga choices natin. Ito yung letter A, letter B, letter C, and so on and so forth. So, A, B, C, D, E, F. So, anong sagot natin sa number 1? So, bibigyan kayo ng 3 to 5 minutes to analyze first.
Sir, letter C. Ata, sir?
Sige, hintayin natin yung iba. Dapat pare-pares kayo. Alright, so anong sagot natin sa number 1? So, sabi ni Mr. Michael, I think that's Mr. Michael, letter C daw. How about the others? Yes?
Letter B.
Letter B. How about yung iba? So, meron na tayong B at C.
Sir, letter C.
Alright, so dalawa.
Letter B.
Iba, letter
B,
D.
sir.
Iba,
B, sir.
B, sir.
B. Okay, sige. So, karamihan B.
Yes. Lalabas yung uod.
Alright, so, confirm ko lang Letter B, ilan?
Oo, sir.
Ako, sir.
Dalawa,
Ako, sir.
tatlo,
B, sir.
4. Okay, how about letter C, ilan?
Ako, sir.
Sir,
Okay,
Ako po, sir.
tatlo. How about the others? So, I hope may sagot din kayo, hindi lang B or C. Pwedeng A, pwedeng B, E, or F. Okay, so ang naglalaban lang ngayon is letter B or letter C. So the correct answer is letter C. Okay? Bakit letter C? Kasi kung papansin ninyo, meron tayong patterns of shape. So sa shape muna tayo. So big, small, small, big, small, small. So tama yung B or C. Pwedeng B or C kasi para silang small. Okay? And then the next one is yung yung apple. So kung papansin niyo, ito yung pattern niya. Wait lang, malaki, maliit, maliit. Tapos nakagatan, tapos malaki ulit. Mali. So hanggang 4 para yung pattern. Okay? Hanggang 4. Okay? So mali yung 3. So ito yung first pattern natin. And then ito na yung second pattern. Okay? So after neto will be this one. Tama ba? So i-consider natin yung shape, which is small nga. Kaya ang sagot is letter C.
Thank you, sir.
So not letter B. So the correct answer is letter C. So we have 4 patterns and then ito na yung newly patterns. So naulit lang siya but a smaller shape. Okay, how about number 2?
B, sir.
Sir, B.
B, sir.
Sa hilagang silangan.
Yes, sir.
At
B.
silangan ng
Alright, so I think lahat kayo is tama. So meron tayong big, small, and then big, and then dapat dito is small na. Okay, and then meron naman tayong certain pattern when it comes to figure. So ganito. Ito, 3 pala. Ito yung first pattern natin na magkakasunod. Okay, isang, I don't know how you call this one, an apple with a worm inside. And then followed by 2 worms. And then ito na ulit. Ito na yung bago. Okay. So pangatlo is still a worm. Wherein the size is now small. Kasi yung pangalawang pattern natin is the shape or the size pala. So big, small, big, small, big, small. So the correct answer is letter B. How about number 3?
South.
A or D, sir. Kasi same sila, sir.
Oh, nagkaroon to. Timog garo to timog.
F, sir.
So A, yung iba, yung isa naman letter F. How about the
F,
others?
sir.
F, okay. How about the
F,
others?
sir.
Okay, so it seems that most of you
F,
got it
sir,
correctly. So yung sumagot ng letter B, so dapat i-consider mo rin yung size as I told you. So small, big, small, big, small, and then B. Kasi itong apple na to is small, so dapat big na. So A or D is not the correct answer. The correct answer is letter F. Okay? How about number 4?
A, sir.
A or D.
A, sir.
How about the others?
Because of the size.
A or
A,
E, sir.
sir.
Pala.
Yes, that's right.
A.
sir.
So, number 4, the correct answer is letter A or letter D.
A.
Any of those two. Okay, kasi 'di ba?
A
Meron
ka
tayo,
no.
dalawang apple na ganito and then dalawang apple na with worm plus another pattern is dalawang apple ulit like similar with this one na maliit. So 2 small, 2 big, and then 2 small apples. Alright, so the correct answer is A or B. So number 5.
D, sir, D.
D, sir. D.
Okay, so the
D.
correct answer is letter B. So mali natin yung sinasabi ko kanina, letter A or B. Letter A or E. Ang correct
D.
answer is letter 4. Okay. For number 5, the correct answer is letter D. Okay? So, ganun din, meron din tayong pattern when it comes to size. We have 2 big, 2 small, and then another 2 big. Wherein followed by this one. Okay? So, number 6. Since yun na lang yung nawawala, okay? So, A or letter E na siya. Kasi ito na lang hindi natin nasasagot. Okay? So, meron tayong pattern of big, big, small, and then big, big, And then this one should be small. Okay. So it's either A or letter E. Okay. So any question or clarification so far? Question?
Wala, sir.
All right. So moving on. So patterns and numbers in nature of the world. So under pa rin siya dito. So recall that symmetry indicates that you can draw an imaginary line across an object and the resulting parts are mirror images of each other. Okay? So this is another pattern wherein kapag kinat mo yung isang bagay into the middle, so meron tayo makikreate na pattern. So actually, yan, same lang yung left side sa right side natin or mirror lang sila. So ganun din sa tao, pag hinati natin yung tao sa gitna, so meron pa rin kaliwang mata, kaliwang tenga, kanang tenga, and so on and so forth. So symmetrical pa rin sila. Or kapag hinati mo sa gitna, so doon na magkakaiba. Kasi magkaiba yung part natin sa taas sa baba. Pero pag sa gitna, vertically, so mirror sila. Okay? Pero for this shape, since even lahat ng sides natin, so mapa-vertical man or horizontal, still create a mirror image. Okay? So the figure above is symmetric about the axis indicated by the dotted line, which is this one. Okay? So note that the left and right portions are exactly the same. So sa tao, hindi naman siya exactly the same, pero at least 90% are the same. Kasi yung kaliwa natin, merong nunal, yung iba naman sa right side natin is wala. Okay, so meron pa rin pagkakaiba. Pero for this one, of course, 100% the same siya. Kasi same na same method. Okay, so this type of symmetry known as line or bilateral symmetry. So we call this pattern as a bilateral symmetry. Okay? So it is evident in most animals, including humans. Okay? So meron tayong left eye and then right eye. So hindi ko lang sure kung meron bang animal na meron lang iisang mata. Pero of course, kapag hinati mo yan sa gitna, so mahati lang yung mata niya, wherein still asymmetrical. So looking in a mirror and see how the left and right sides of your face closely match. Okay? All right, so next one is world population. Okay, so it says here, as of 2017, it is estimated that the world population is about 7.6 billion. So hindi ko sure kung 8 billion na ba tayo ngayon. So world leaders, sociologists, and anthropologists are interested in studying population, including its growth. So, yun. Noong unang panahon, I wonder kung ilan na yung population natin at year 3000. So, ang ginawa nila, itong mga sociologists, itong mga world leaders, anthropologists, and so on and so forth, naghanap sila ng certain formula. Okay, kung ano ba yung pattern. Okay, kung paano nila makakalculate or ma-estimate, kung hindi man exact, ma-estimate yung population natin at the year 3000, at the year 4000, or and so on and so forth. Okay, so, let's say, nagawa na nila. So, they found this formula. Okay, we have a formula for exponential growth. A is equal to P times E raised to R times T. Okay, wherein A is the size of population after it grows. Okay, and then P is the initial number of people, yung current population natin yan. And then E is a constant. Okay, so we call that one Euler's constant kasi siya yung nakahanap or parang founder ng constant value na to, okay, which is 2.718. Okay, so meron to sa calculator nyo. Oops, where is my calculator? Okay. So meron to sa calculator nyo, hanapin nyo lang yung letter E. Ito. So kasama siya ng lon, hindi ko alam kung kita nyo. Pero nandito siya sa button sa right side. Okay? So yung letter E doon, kunin nyo lang yung value nun. Lalabas dyan is 2.718281828. Okay? So medyo mahaba-haba to. So ang kinuha lang natin is 3 decimal value lang. Okay? So when it comes to substituting the value of E, just use the value 2.718. Hindi na yung exact, okay? Kasi masyado na mahaba to. Okay? And then for the R, it is the rate of growth. So pwede 5% yung growth rate, 10%, 15%, or 100%. And then for the time, ito yung year. Okay? So itong time na to is in year. Ito yung years na lumipas para makalculate natin yung total population. Okay? Or yung size of population. So again, P is the initial number of people, and then E is the constant value of Euler's constant, and then R is the growth rate or the percentage, and then T is time in years. Okay, so plugging in values to this formula would result in the population size after time T with the growth rate of R. Okay, so as long as meron kayong apat na variables na meron ng data, so you can calculate any of those missing variables. Like for example, gusto niyo calculate yung estimated population after the growth rate of this and then like a time span of this one. So as long as meron kayo ng apat na ito, then pwede yung compute to. So vice versa, let's say meron na yung total population at the year 3000, and then ano kaya yung initial population at a year ganito. Okay, and then constant value, so hindi naman nagbabago yan. And then growth rate, and then yung time. So pwede nyo makompute yung letter A natin as long as given tong apat na to. So, or any of those variable. Okay, as long as apat doon is given and then one is missing. Okay? So let's have an example para ma-appreciate nyo to. So the exponential growth model, A is equal to 30 times e raised to 0.02 times t. So describes the population of a city in the Philippines in thousands. So t years after 1995. So this 30 is in a form of 1,000. Okay? So pwede mo nang i-multiply kagad dito. So 30 times 1,000 is 30,000. So that's our initial population. Okay, and then E, alam na natin yan, which is 2.718. And then raised to 0.02 or a 2% growth rate every year. Okay, and then T is the time. Okay, kung ilang years ba yung lumipas para makompute natin yung at the population of itong ano yan? After time T. Wherein our T is 1995. So the first question is, what was the population of the city in 1995? So I highly suggest that meron kayong calculator sa harapan nyo para makompute nyo kaagad-agad. So we already have the initial population, you have the constant value, you have the growth rate, and then you also have the years or the initial year. Or the expected year pala, sorry. So in computing this one, so ang tawag dito, so yung latest year, kung ano yung kinakompute yung year, minus the initial year, kung kailan siya nag-umpisa. So dito, ang tinatanong natin is ano ba yung population at a year 1995? Pero nag-umpisa rin naman siya at a year 1995. So basically, 1995 minus 1995 is 0. So dapat we expect na same pa rin yung population kasi at that year pa rin naman yung computation. Walang lumipas na taon. Okay, kasi same year pa rin yung given. So what is the answer for the letter A? So dapat ganito yung magiging kalalabasan, 30 times 2.718. So raised to 0.02 times yung expected year nyo, kung ano yung year na gusto nyo i-compute, yung let's say pinaka-latest at year 1995, and then yung current year, which is also 1995.
30, sir.
Yes. So it's still 30,000 kasi it's in a form of thousands. So we have to multiply this one by 1,000. So this one is 30,000. So still, same, 30,000 people. How about letter B? What will be the population in year 2017? So eto na, medyo magbabago na to kasi yung year natin dito or yung lumipas na taon is mahaba-haba na. So,
46.57, sir.
alright, so kung tama man yon, so 46.57 times 1,000 is yan, 46,570. Okay. So, ito, 2017 minus 1995 is 12. So, ganyan dapat yung ilalagay nyo sa calculator. And then you will get 46,000 or 46.70. So, just multiply this one in 1,000 kasi naka-indicate dito in thousands. Okay? So, let's see kung tama ba yung sagot nyo. So, here's the solution for letter A. So, since our exponential growth model describes the population T years after 1995, we consider 1995 as T is equal to 0. Kasi same year lang sila. 1995 minus 1995 is 0. And then solve for A, our population size. So ito yung step-by-step na solution natin. We have 30 times E raised to 0.02 times T. And then ilagay nyo lang yung mga given value natin, which is for year or for T, or time is 0. So 0 times 0.02 is 0. And then in here, any number that is raised to 0 will be equal to, so equal to 1, okay?
1.
So, dapat alam niyo yan. Kasi kahit gaano kalaki yung value sa baba, basta raise siya sa 0, the value would be always 1. So, 30 times 1 is 30. Okay? So, mali ito. Bakit naulit yan? So, 30 times 1 is 30. Okay? So, therefore, the city population in 1995 was 30,000. Okay? Kasi you have to multiply this one by 1,000 because it's in the form of thousands. For letter B, so we have the same solution or step. It's just that we have a different value when it comes to time. Oops, mali pala ako. So, hindi pala to 12. This one is 22. Tama ba? 2017 minus 1995. Tama nga. 22. So, hindi 12 kasi 2007 lang yung 12 years. Alright. So, same lang lahat. At dito lang tayo nagkaiba. So, 22 times 0.02 will be 0.44. And then, solving this one. Okay. So, 2.718 raised to 0.44, you will get this one. 1.55271. Okay. And then, multiplying this one. 30 times 1.55271, you will get 46.58. Okay. Or yung sagot kanina is 46.7 kung kumpleto man or nilagay nyo minsan sa calculator. Ito kasi is ginawa natin step by step kaya medyo nagkaiba sa decimal. Pero parehas pa rin naman silang tama. Okay? So therefore, the city population would be about 46,581 at the year 2017. Okay? So after 22 years, nadagdagan tayo ng 16,000. Before, that was before. Kung sakali mang, ito yung population dati. All right. So, seat per what is population 20 years. So, check ko lang to kung naisama ko to sa canvas nyo. Yeah, tama. So, eto na yon. Eto na yung first seat break nyo. Okay. So, i-consider ko to as your quiz. Okay. So, same lang lahat yan. It's just a different value. So, 50 na dito. 0.7 na yung growth rate natin or 7% na. And then yung initial year natin or yung current year natin is 1997. And then, ano yung expected population nyo after 20 years? And ano yung expected population nyo at the year 2037 if the current year is 1997? So, iwanan ko na sa inyo. Just check the canvas later for you to answer this first seat break. Okay? And then followed by the actually second quiz na to. Okay, again, I will consider this one as your first quiz, and then this one is your second quiz. Okay, so determine what comes next in the given patterns. So we have a total of 5 questions on that one. Okay, so check nyo na lang din to sa canvas. Okay, para masagutan nyo na maya-maya after ng discussion natin. Pero hindi pa siya nakapublish. Kaya siguro mga 11 o'clock. Doon ko siya yung papublish. Okay? So don't worry, hindi naman siya agad-agad. Magbibigay ako ng 3 days para sagutan nyo tong first quiz, second quiz, and then meron pa bang third? Atong continuation na to. Okay? First quiz, second quiz, ito, 1 to 10 pala, sorry. Hindi lang 1 to 5. Okay? Check ko lang. 1.3 chapter 1. Yeah. So, 1 to 10 yung second quiz nyo. Okay? So, for this one, substitute the given values in the formula A is equal to PE times a raised to R times T. Okay? So, ang basa ko lagi dito is A per. Okay? Para mabilis yung ma-memorize. So, again, given naman na yung 4 na value, it's just that you have to compute one of those. Okay? So, sir, baka may question kayo. Paano kapag sinosolve namin yung exponent, like the R and then the T? So, with this one, gamitan nyo lang ng ln. Okay? So, hanapin ko para sa inyo. So you can have this link. All right, in this video, I'm going to do a few. Lagay ko lang dito. So you can watch this link para dun sa pag-solve ng exponent. So, sobrang dali lang, gagamitan nyo lang siya ng ln. Okay. Andiyan naman na explanation sa lahat-lahat. Teka lang, hanapin ko yung pinaka-exact na case. Alright, so kita nyo ba itong nasa screen? Itong YouTube. Hello?
Yes,
Kita
sir.
nyo? Okay, so let's say
Yes, sir.
we have letter B, 8 raised to x is equal to 15. Let's say, kinukuha nyo yung value ng x. So, right, wala. Ayan. So, ilon nyo lang both sides. So, ln 8 raised to x and then ln of 15. So, after nyan, So, after nyan, pwede nyo nang ibaba. Okay? Beside dun sa ln. So, ang magiging value nyo dyan is x ln of 8. And then the other side is ln of 15. So, after that, pwede nyo na i-transfer sa denominator yung ln of 8. So, x is equal to ln of 15 divided by ln of 8. So, in that case, makukuha nyo na yung value ng x natin. Okay? So, I hope this one is clear para masagot nyo kung sakaling ang hinahanap is letter R or letter B. Okay? So, this is your second quiz. So, yun. Hanggang dun lang pala. So, meron pa tayo. Hindi lang dito nagtatabas. Meron pang chapter 1.2. Mamaya ulit yun. Okay? So, kung matapos natin yun, then last na yung part 4 mamaya. Okay? So, for now, hanggang dito na lang muna since 1 minute na lang natitira. Okay? So, just wait for the fourth link. Okay? So, again, 5 to 7 minutes. So, bye-bye muna ulit. 5 to 7 minutes na lang ulit.